Let's see, are we rolling? All right. Hey, Sam. Sam, I appreciated your USA video, and I'm glad we get to celebrate the freedoms that USA provides. Sam, to answer your question, one of my favorite things about the great country that we live in is good old-fashioned capitalism. And nothing says capitalism quite like investing stocks and investing your money and making it work for you. It's the American dream. So Sam, this video is a follow-up on a video I made last week about using Reddit to invest my money. Over the past 1 week, I've been investing $1,000 across 10 different companies to answer one question. Can Reddit invest my money better than me? So I hopped on the subreddit Wall Street Bets, and based on the post there, I picked 10 stocks to invest in over the last week. And so today I'm going to go over the 10 stocks that I purchased and just review how they did. First of all, I had a couple of losers, stocks that did not perform well, sadly. First off, the stock that lost me the most was AAOI, and it was down over 9.5% for the week. Our other losing stock was ABXXF, and this one lost about 3.33%. So between those two stocks, which represents $200 that I invested, I lost about 6.5% or $13. But now let's move on to the winners. First off was BlackBerry, which surprisingly moved a lot, but I ended up just only up about 0.5%, 0.6% to be precise, over the week. So it didn't do too much. Next up is Microsoft, which just over 4%. Good returns, we'll take it. And then there was Netflix, which also had almost 5% returns, which phenomenal for 1 week. That was really good. And then there was this UiPath stock that I invested in, which up over 7%. Hard to complain about that. And finally, the stock that you've all been waiting for. I invested $400 into Wendy's. And my, oh my, it did not disappoint. Wendy's not only met the expectation, but far surpassed it. It went up 13% in the last week.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on. All right. So Wendy's was by far my biggest win, and I invested the most into it. So it was the perfect storm. So our winners, the average was over 8.5%. It was around 8.6% gains for the winners that we had. So if we run some quick maths, our total was 5.6% across the 10 stocks that we purchased. And if you'll recall, my goal in this was to outperform the S&P 500, which got about 3.2% over the last week. So I did it. Well, I didn't do it. Reddit did it for me. I guess Reddit just really knows their stuff. I gotta start using it even more. Thanks to Reddit for sponsoring this. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually couldn't believe that we outperformed the S&P 500 this week. So like if you want to see me do this some more and I'll invest in more stocks. Sam, my question for you today, do you know what S&P stands for in S&P 500? I actually have no idea, so I'm genuinely curious. Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.